maybe a little crazy. Picking up from where I left off, about the Salvation Army intake, all right? In homelessness situation, I ran into a problem where I had to show up on a Friday, you know, dealing with the weekend. Boof, guys, when she opened up that closet storage door, okay, I was relieved. She told me there was curfew hours. Remember, you had permanent residents, so you had to respect them. And up and down the hallways, you would see people's doors, okay? And it was an older building. And when I say the place was... Listen, guys, I think it was the first night I cried like a baby. I am so serious. I am not going to play with you guys. Not one bit. Don't mind the hair. Don't mind the kids in the background. Don't mind, you know, the emotions going in and out of my body. I was like, Lord, I don't understand. If I could just stay in this closet, I will rough it out in the storage unit. I will, trust me, you know, guys, move in the elevator. The elevator stopped working on the first night. It's true, guys. It stopped working. I was so scared. I was so shocked. That's how old it was, okay? We got out. The mercy of God. We did. Really respectful. I started crying as soon as the kids went to sleep. I was just bawling, okay? So I'm gonna back that up because I got sidetracked. She was running down the curfew. She's like, hey, dinner will be served in between 6:30 and 7. Cafeteria closes by 7:45. You can have your snacks down there. No food up here, blah, blah. Only permanent residents are allowed to have that stuff. And here's the back area, the community area. It was outside where they'd have a playground, and it was blocked off. And guys, okay, and there was a lady who had a single mom who had 6 kids, and she was not blessed to be put in a closet. She had to use the community back area, like the back patio area, before the exit door to sleep in there with her kids. And she busted out the cots and everything, and we ate dinner, which wasn't much, but we went upstairs, and when I say the cots were so small, okay, and there is a baby playpen, I believe I wiped, you know, hand washed the kids down and all that, and they went to bed. They thought it was a joke game. It was the first night, like, I just bawled. I'm not kidding you. There was no windows in our closet area, and I basically just told myself, Olivia, get up, go to the bathroom, go try to take a shower, okay? I went into the community bathroom. Lord knows, I was so grateful to get a shower and all that. And I wish I had shower shoes, which unfortunately I did not at the time. I had slippers. Guys, I never seen anything like it before in my life. Like, I never been in this type of environment before. The majority, our races were Mexican and African American. There was a lot of, and you know, some certain cultures can be, you know, more harder than the others, and it was tough, okay? So I'm in the bathroom. Some of the toilets were clogged up, wasn't very many stalls. The showers were just, like I said, guys, remember how I kept on telling you I was crying like a baby when the kids fell asleep, and I had to just wipe the tears. I pulled back the shower curtain. And I seen a cockroach the size of no tomorrow, guys. No over exaggeration. It wasn't even flying anymore if they could fly. And I said, Olivia, just get in here, get out of here. I took a quick shower real quick. Some of the other shower stalls were backing up, so that was the only one I could use at the time, and I felt super bad. And this lady comes in. Oh, are you almost done with the shower? I live here. I pay rent here. Okay, I know. All right. was tough. It was challenging, okay? And the weekend came rolling around. Remember, you want to be up early for breakfast, which we were up early. I had 4 kids. I was currently pregnant, and to be honest with you guys, I did not use the community yard except for one time. And I basically went to other parks and other locations to really just stretch out from that environment. So Saturday morning came rolling around, and some of the residents, remember, they get breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner over there. They were brutal! They were brutal, guys. They were so brutal. I got a lot of stare downs. I got a lot of name calling. At one point of time, obviously, kids, we're a mixed family over here. People calling us names and all that, and I did not want to be in that environment. And so the lady at the office, during breakfast time, she'll give people a list of chores to do, and you have to do those tasks by a certain time, and you have to have them signed off on. Mine was sweeping the hallway. Now, some certain people are in charge of cleaning the community bathrooms and all that, and just wouldn't do it, so I always made sure I got my chores done early. And yeah, it was like that for the weekend, and it was so tough. It was so tough. It was so hard. And this building was super, super old. And the intake lady at the office knew, man, I don't want to be around here. I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm not friends with nobody here. A lot of people were drinking and doing drugs. Guys, I know, I don't mind if it's weed or whatever, but you guys are all sitting around here drinking, thinking it's a great time. It's always sunny in Philly sometimes, and it's nasty up in here. And it was really, really hard. So that weekend, I basically did all the paperwork I could do all the laundry I could possibly do by hand. Okay, they did not have a washer and dryer for us. For the permanent residents, they got to do their laundry first, which was, oh my God, guys, it was a challenge. Like, they would have a laundry facility. You would have to pay for it based off of your caseworker. They would give you a card for it to do the laundry. And since there were so many residents there, I couldn't wait. I started doing my laundry on a Saturday, air drying it all. Okay, it was a challenge, but I got through it. Monday morning comes rolling around. I'm right back to going to DSHS, doing my paperwork. Man, it's a grind. It's a grind. But during my stay at that homeless shelter of Salvation Army, I always made sure I was super nice with the staff. Anywhere I go, pretty much, I try to make sure I have a decent, good attitude, guys. It was hard. It was hard. I mean, we had some men staying in the homeless shelter. It made me feel a little unsafe from time to time, and you don't know who's who, and it was really, really, it was a challenge, guys. And I remember it took me about 30 days of going back and forth from those hours, jumping back and forth to Salvation Army to be placed in another homeless shelter after those 30 days. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to tell you my next homeless shelter situation I had to go through after leaving Salvation Army homeless shelter. They really did help out with meals and all of that. They helped as much as they possibly could. I feel in the past, even now, it's a great resource to use. If you know anybody who's facing a situation of homelessness or a certain type of need, really try to reach out to that resource. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you guys later. I smell the dinner overcooking. The kids thinking I'm not paying attention? I know what it's like to be a homeless mom. I know what it's like to be on the edge of breaking down at the tears. I've been there. I know what it's like to deal with certain people in homeless shelter situations. I know what it's like to walk miles with the kids and being cold, guys. I know. I'm just sharing my story with you guys. Boof! For anybody who needs it for the future. It's a great memory, a good blessing. I'm glad I went through it. I'm glad I have that life experience I gained underneath my belt. I'm going to give you guys a little pointer, a little tip before I run out of here. When I was living with my parents, I didn't realize all of the resources that were available to me if I wanted. I mean, I left my parents' house at 15, had to turn around and they dragged me back. And then I finally left my parents' house at 18 years old. And so when I left my parents' house, for sure, and never went back, I never went back. That's a story for later. But anyway, and I got out of this toxic relationship situation, which that gets a little tangled. I'll get into that a little later. And I started really doing this myself, and I started really doing some educational homework and all that. I'm telling you guys, I've learned so much. So I'm taking all the knowledge I've learned and I'm sharing it with you guys because nobody shared it with me. Anyway, that's my son coming in. I love you guys. I gotta go. Hope you guys have a great Monday.